Welcome, friends. If you're preparing for the IELTS exam, this video is for you. In this video, you'll find model writing task responses on the topic of space. Each response hits the required word count and demonstrates the clarity, structure, and language that IELTS examiners expect. Watch to see how strong answers are built and boost your own band score. Example 1. Some people think space research is a waste of money. The government should spend that money on the improvement of people's living conditions. What is your opinion on this IELTS topic? Answer. Some people argue that space research is a waste of money and that governments should instead spend funds on improving people's living conditions. In my opinion, although social welfare is extremely important, space research should not be considered a waste, as it brings long-term benefits to society. On the one hand, it is understandable why some people oppose spending money on space exploration. Many countries still face serious problems such as poverty, unemployment, and inadequate health care. Citizens may feel that public funds should first be used to improve housing, education, and medical services. From this perspective, investing billions in rockets and space missions may seem unnecessary when basic needs are not fully met. On the other hand, space research has contributed significantly to scientific and technological progress. Many everyday technologies, such as satellite communication, weather forecasting, and GPS systems, were developed through space programs. These advancements improve transportation, disaster management, and global communication, directly benefiting people's lives. Furthermore, investment in space exploration encourages innovation, creates high-skilled jobs, and strengthens a country's scientific reputation. In my opinion, governments should adopt a balanced approach. While improving living conditions must remain a priority, completely stopping space research would limit future progress. Instead, countries should ensure that spending on space programs is reasonable and that social issues are not neglected. In conclusion, although social development is crucial, space research is not a waste of money. When managed wisely, it can bring long-term economic and technological benefits that ultimately improve people's quality of life. Example 2. In the last century, the first man walking on the moon said, "It is a giant leap for mankind." However, some people think that space travel makes little difference to our daily lives. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Answer. In the last century, the first man to walk on the moon described the event as a giant leap for mankind. However, some people argue that space travel has little impact on our everyday lives. I disagree with this view, as space exploration has brought significant indirect benefits to society. It is true that space travel does not directly change people's daily routines. Most individuals do not travel to space or interact personally with astronauts. In this sense, space missions may appear distant and unrelated to common concerns such as employment, education, or health care. Moreover, space programs require enormous financial investment, which some believe could be better spent on solving immediate social problems. However, space exploration has led to many technological advances that influence our daily lives. Satellite technology, developed through space research, enables global communication, television broadcasting, and internet services. GPS systems, which are widely used for navigation in cars and smartphones, also depend on satellites. In addition, space research has improved weather forecasting and disaster monitoring. helping governments prepare for natural disasters and protect lives. Many scientific innovations, originally designed for space missions, have later been adapted for medical equipment and other practical uses. In my opinion, although the benefits of space travel may not always be visible, they are significant and long-lasting. Space exploration encourages scientific progress, international cooperation, and innovation, which ultimately improve living standards. In conclusion, while space travel may seem distant from everyday life, it has made important contributions to modern society. Therefore, I believe it has had a meaningful and positive impact on humanity. Example 3. Some scientists think that there are intelligent life forms on other planets and messages should be sent to contact them. Other scientists think it is a bad idea and would be dangerous. Discuss both views and give your opinion. Answer. Some scientists believe that intelligent life may exist on other planets, and that humans should send messages to try to contact them. Others argue that doing so could be dangerous. This essay will discuss both views and present my opinion. On the one hand, supporters of sending messages argue that contact with intelligent life could greatly expand human knowledge. Discovering other advanced civilizations might provide new scientific insights and technologies that could benefit humanity. It could also answer important questions about the origin of life and our place in the universe. Furthermore, some scientists believe that if intelligent life exists, it may already be aware of Earth through radio signals, so sending messages would not significantly increase any risk. On the other hand, opponents warn that contacting unknown civilizations could be risky. Since we have no information about their intentions, they could potentially pose a threat to humanity. Some scientists argue that revealing our location might attract hostile forces. In addition, resources used for such projects could be better spent solving urgent problems on Earth, such as poverty, climate change, and disease. In my opinion, caution is necessary when dealing with unknown possibilities. While the idea of contacting intelligent life is exciting and could lead to important discoveries, the potential risks should not be ignored. Any decision to send messages should involve international cooperation and careful scientific evaluation. In conclusion, although contacting intelligent life may offer valuable knowledge, it also carries possible dangers. Therefore, such actions should be approached with responsibility and global agreement. Thanks for watching, and we hope these IELTS writing examples were helpful for your study. Keep practicing, stay confident, and good luck with your IELTS exam.